pleasure to welcome you to El Centro's 2016 commencement ceremony.
Show big old head out the way.
My name is Dr. Jose Adames, and I'm the president of El Centro College. I ask you to silence your cell phones and put them on vibrate. Also, please remember that college and university commencements are serious without being somber events. There will be plenty of time to cheer and plenty to cheer about. But remember that everyone in this audience is here to celebrate the achievement of someone who marches across the stage. Please do not let your enthusiasm for the success of your graduate make it impossible for someone else to enjoy the accomplishments of theirs. Thank you. We have close to 600 graduates here today.
600. Yeah! Much good!
There are two periods of time in higher education that I most cherish: the start of a new academic year in the fall and commencement. Commencement reminds me of the purpose of higher education, to, quote, help each human being to experience more fully, live more broadly, perceive more keenly, feel more deeply, and to pursue the happiness of self-fulfillment, and to gain the wisdom to see that it is inexorably led to the general welfare, end quote, Terry Urbanian. Now it is my pleasure and distinct honor to recognize our platform guests, Board Member Trustee J.L. Sonny Williams, Guest Speaker Professor Benja Allen, Student Speaker Graduate Mr. Curtis Lee, SGA President Ms. Connie Galvan, Vice President of Academic Affairs Dr. Greg Morris, Vice President of Community Economic Development Ms. Sandra Fleming, Vice President of Student Services Enrollment Management Dr. Shameen Crawford, Vice President of Business Services Mr. David Browning, Associate Vice President of Development Ms. Lenora Reese, Principal Wright L. Lasso Early College High School, El Centro, Mr. Michael St. Amman, Professor of Music Jerry Jones, Student Singer Leisa Leal, Pianist Dr. Sharon Seaton. Please be seated. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Board of Trustees DCCCD J.L. Sonny Williams. Mr. Williams has represented District 1 since 2006. He is owner and CEO Momentum Advertisements and Communications. He is the former president and COO of Vineyard Foods Stores Incorporated. He is a graduate of Dallas Baptist University. Trustee Williams has made volunteerism and giving back to the community a highlight of his life and career. He has been involved in many community boards and has received numerous honors, far too many for me to name here today, but let me mention just a few. Civic Professional Service, State Fair of Texas, Board of Directors, SMU Athletic Forum, Board of Directors, Russell H. Perry Free Enterprise Foundation, Chairman, Dallas Baptist University Board of Directors, former Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Honors and Awards, Honorary Doctorate, Dallas Baptist University 1999, Virginia Dykes Leadership Award 2005, Father of the Year Honoree 2004, and YWCA Metropolitan Dallas Family of the Year Award. Quite a list of accomplishments. Please join me in welcoming Trustee J.L. Sonny Williams to the podium.
Good afternoon to you. El Centro, just look around you, because you're going to join the group of many thousands that have been before you. And they're out in the world today, and you're going to be there soon too. But welcome to you from the Dallas County Community College District Board of Trustees. There are 7 trustees that represent you, and I'm proud to be one of them. But today is a special day for you, for your family, and for El Centro. So enjoy every minute of it. You've worked hard to be at this juncture at your graduation. You have persevered. Don't let anybody tell you anything different because you worked hard for it.
Munchkin!
You never gave up. Now you're going to receive the reward. Sunday, May 15, 2016 will be a day you will always remember. So keep that in mind. Many person has helped you get here, and so many of you know that, but sometimes we forget them. So take time today to thank family and friends that have made your dream come true. I'm honored to be a part of this significant day and share it with you. We as a Board of Trustees want to say to you, job well done. Job well done. Job well done.
Hey, Unc. Can you hear me? All right, y'all already sitting down?
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Shameen Crawford. I'm the Vice President of Student Services and Enrollment Management. This year, a commencement speech contest was held to select your speaker. Each contestant had to qualify for graduation.
I see over there. Yeah, my hands is up with the two fingers in there. I'm looking at y'all across the hall.
And a tight 4 to 6 minute speech by a set deadline. We received 4 applications.
Yeah, tell me over here because I got to get the camera on the shot.
The 4 finalists had to present their speech to the ECC commencement speaker committee, which made the final decision or selection. It is my pleasure
right at y'all. Thanks for making. I got a videotape.
Being the winner of our 2016 commencement speech contest, and to introduce him as our student commencement speaker. Many of you may not know this, but Curtis has been the person wearing ECC's chaperone mascot uniform, strutting around campus at special events this year. Thank you, Curtis, for providing this service for the college. In addition to serving as the college's mascot, Curtis has been an active member in several organizations on campus, namely Phi Theta Kappa, the Men of Distinction, and I-Lead. He has also served as president of the El Centro College chapter of Sigma Alpha Lambda Student Leadership and Honor Society, and earned the distinction of being a National Certified Student Leader. Some leadership awards he has received are the Outstanding Peer Mentor of the Year, Amadon Beauchamp Student Leader of the Year.
Y'all gonna walk around?
And Student Organization of the Year.
Okay, all you gotta do is go out that door.
He is currently employed
where y'all went to and walk around the parking lot
to
the back side of across the lot. Like when you go out, make a right, and then come back around to the right. But my girl is sitting on y'all side though.
Curtis plans to transfer to the University of North Texas in Dallas to obtain his bachelor's degree in human services and leadership. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Curtis Lee to the podium.
There to walk it down. What's up, Curtis?
Hey, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Crawford, for that warm introduction. Okay, class of 2016. I want all of you to close your eyes for a moment. Don't worry, I'm not going to pull a prank. The day has arrived. You're graduating. You've bought your cap, gown, and all your regalia. Everyone is so elated. You are assembled and Dr. Adama starts calling names. He finally gets to yours and you hear all of your family and friends and fellow classmates cheering for you as you walk across the stage to get your degree. Inside, however, you're thinking about all the countless hours you put into studying for tests, all of the research you've done for the enormous philosophy paper for Dr. Tim's class, all of the parties missed, the dates canceled, and every other moment and sacrifice you've had to do to get to this moment. Furthermore, you're thinking about how much your life has changed since you started this journey to now. Okay, class of 2016. Now you can open your eyes. The mission statement of El Centro is changing lives through higher education. Each of us here can most assuredly say that our lives have changed dramatically in the pursuit of higher education. I remember my first semester at El Centro. Prior to the semester starting, I was at school at least once a week during the summer, making sure I had everything in order before the semester started. On one of those visits, I met with Shannon Escobar, who is one of the academic advisors. I was in her office to register for classes, and Mrs. Escobar saw the nervousness and apprehension on my face. She suggested that I start with only 2 classes and proceed with the registration process. Then she told me, "Curtis, don't worry, you'll be fine. You can do this." The first day of class soon started. I stood in front of the campus and my nerves were shot. I texted one of my cousins who was one of my biggest supporters and I said, "I'm in front of the school and I'm afraid to walk in the door." Her response was simply, "Open the door, you will be fine." I followed my cousin's advice and opened the door, and sure enough, with each passing day, I became more comfortable with being in school. I can honestly say, as I'm sure each of you will agree, that El Centro has lived up to its mission statement of changing lives through higher education. One of the ways my life has changed is learning to face the obstacles and challenges that a person has to face in order to obtain an education. Some of the challenges will come from those who will see something in us that we do not see in ourselves at the time. When I applied for the position of peer mentor, I did not know that this job would lead me into other new and challenging roles at El Centro. I was awarded Peer Mentor of the Year, and from there I went on to become a 2-term president of Sigma Alpha Lambda. In our first semester, Sigma Alpha Lambda was awarded Student Organization of the Year. Another honor I received was to represent El Centro at the Men of Color Conference in San Francisco. I was also given the opportunity to become a certified student leader and was awarded Student Leader of the Year. I have Ms. Sinead Moore to thank for a lot of success that has happened to me since I've been president of this organization. She has been a beacon of light for me here at El Centro. She is one of the people who has the ability to see something in others that they do not see in themselves and bring whatever it is inside of them out for the world to see. Ms. Moore has challenged me with each project she has given me. One of those was when she took me and other members from Sigma Alpha Lambda to the National Council on Student Leadership Conference in Orlando, Florida to give a presentation on the partnership with Antioch Church, Alah-Te Student Leadership Academy, and Sigma Alpha Lambda on the canned food and clothing drive that we call Hearts at Work. This was my first time speaking in front of an audience where the only people that I knew were on the stage with me. With each challenge, the belief in myself rose as well. I started to see things in myself that Ms. Moore and others here at El Centro saw in me and knew exactly how to bring it out. I've been challenged to grow, take risks, and do all I can to make a difference in this world. The phrase "it takes a village to raise a child" was made famous by Hillary Clinton in her book titled "It Takes a Village." Some people believe that the village is their family and relatives, while others perceive it to be the neighborhood they live in. Both of these are true. However, when I think about the phrase "it takes a village to raise a child," I think about the village here at El Centro. This village has nurtured me and cared for me as one of its own. For example, in April of 2014, I lost my mother. The faculty, staff, and my fellow peers all comforted me during this time. True, no one can take the place of my mother, but the village of El Centro provided me with the love I needed during a very difficult time, and for that, I will be forever grateful. Also in this village, we have the teachers. I always tell incoming freshmen that I've yet to meet a professor that was not approachable and was genuinely concerned about not only my academic career, but my personal well-being as well. As I make these statements about the professors, one in particular comes to mind. I remember when I was a peer mentor, I was assigned to Jocelyn Gonzalez's human development class to be a mentor to the students in the class. Ms. Gonzalez gave an assignment to the class to write out their degree plan for their specific degree and what classes they would take and in which semester. Even though I was not a student taking her class, Ms. Gonzalez had me complete one as well. When I showed it to her and I told her that I only wanted to obtain a certification in substance abuse counseling, Ms. Gonzalez asked me this question: "Why limit yourself, Curtis?" It was then that I started rethinking about my educational goals. Ms. Gonzalez also took the time out of her schedule to explain to me the benefits of having a degree and a certification. Ms. Gonzalez saw the potential in me before I actually saw it in myself. As a result of that conversation, I am now graduating with an Associate's in Arts degree, and I plan to transfer to the University of North Texas in Dallas to obtain a bachelor's degree